After we've seen things fold and a completely new approach from called the Wing, which is all right, so first up we have the device. It's wrapped in plastic. You can see the camera module, and actually at this point, this is looking a lot like a regular smartphone. It kind of feels like a slab. It works like a slab, and I think it's going to satisfy all those in the box. And as you'll notice, the box itself has a swivel component. The box is also a wing. Inside here we have, oh, look at that. It's a swivel slash drawer type of setup. We have the power brick, fast charger 25 watt. This is going to be capable of delivering 50% battery life in 25 minutes. The battery on this unit is a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and it'll do up to 100% in 85 minutes. Kind of a reflective, it's like a metallic gray. I'm gonna just peel off these extra stickers here. That's what the back looks like. And at this point, like I said earlier, you feel like you're looking at a typical smartphone. If you just pulled this out and started using it, no one would say anything. But then, look at that with one hand. Active action, you may very well just use this as a fidget spinner. You may very well just sit there all day long, irritating everybody around you because of the addictive nature of that spring-loaded swivel activity and swivel action. Now, you may be seeing me do this and say, oh, Lou, take it easy on the brand new smartphone there. But OLED display, this is another OLED display down below. And what this allows you to do is two things at once. That's approach. Here's what it looks like from the backside. This is what it looks like when you're in that swivel mode. And as you can see, there's actually, they thought about it. They put a little design on the backside for when you're holding it like that. Now, they have about 1 billion ways in which they think you're gonna use it. Look around here, you'll notice you have a USB Type-C connector. On this side, you have a speaker module over there. On the side of the device here, you have a power switch, volume rocker, a large SIM tray. Let me see why that is. So nano SIM plus micro SD expandable. See, the earpiece remains exposed, but actually the camera unit is gonna be up here, and it's a more aggressive edge on the side here. The display almost waterfalls over each of those two edges. You have a very slender forehead and chin, but no notch, no cutout. You're not even making room for the front-facing camera because, as mentioned, it's up here and it's a motorized style. So if I go ahead and launch the camera app and switch to the front-facing camera, it's gonna pop up like this. And we've seen these in the past, motorized cameras. Sometimes they just strictly serve the purpose of looking at the table. I'll put an object there so you get a better idea. And then this one is facing forward, but I also have this option to be in the corner over here, picture-in-picture mode. So it gives you a couple different kind of cool ways to utilize this extra screen real estate while maintaining all your controls down here and not having them cloud up functionality. Boom, left to right, down, up. There's built-in follow mode where you can lock it on a subject, and the whole thing is going to work as well to smooth out your video comp of 4K 60. We have the trusty plant that we will be inspecting here. We can also zoom in to the 2x within the video recording. Also, you're hearing my voice through the microphone. You could be reading whatever you want, and then up here at the top, you're just doing the YouTube thing, and maybe you want to search something up. You see what happens? The keyboard replaces it, replaces what you were looking at. You go ahead and search up Lou later to watch the mount on this portion, at which point you may have your nav on the portrait section and getting your notifications or your multimedia controls over on the right-hand side. Maybe you're inside of YouTube Music and you have your multimedia controls and you want to pick between your favorite playlist or something. Again, no disruption to the... Actually brings up game-specific things in the top screen that you might need quick access. Specifications go, the LG Wing is featuring the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G processor. The main screen is a 6.8-inch 20.5 by 9 FHD plus OLED. The little screen, what they call the second screen, is 3.9 inches. It's also an OLED display with an aspect ratio of 1.15 by 1, so not exactly a square. It's got 8 gigs of RAM and 128 of storage, though 256 gigs of storage will be available in certain markets. Those cameras on the back, it's one ultra high resolution 64 megapixel, followed by a 13 megapixel ultra wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide big pixel. It's f2.2 with a 120 degree field of view. The front camera, the selfie camera, that's a 32 megapixel pop-up with the motor on it, also f1.9. The battery's 4,000 milliamp hours. Of course, it's running Android 10. It's got the 25 watt fast charge, and it's available in those 2 colors, Aurora Gray or Illusion Sky, which is a lighter variant. It's kind of a bluish white.